Hi everyone, welcome back again to my channel. In today's video I'm going to be talking about being a black in China. I've been in China for the past 2 years now, and there's so many things they did not tell me when I was coming here. So we're going to be doing like a get ready with me. I'm going to be doing a very simple makeup and you guys are going to be joining me, okay? So sit back and let us gist. I'll have to wrap this in my hair because I don't want it getting in the way of my makeup. Then I'm going to be going with this MAC primer. Yep, primer I guess, because this MAC primer, it's liquid, just allow it soaking in my face. I'll apply this lip balm just to keep my lip kind of ready. I didn't really do so much research about coming to China, but I wish I did, because there's so many things that I did not know. The first thing I know that I struggled with was the food. Even from the embassy, they gave us Chinese food and I just could not eat the food. I'm telling you, when they served us those Chinese food back in the embassy, I was so excited. Like, I rushed. I carried so many things. I was ready to eat like so many, because it was like dish yourself. We're in the embassy and they wanted us to pick food, dish ourselves and everything. And me, as a foodie that I am, I carried a lot of food, but I just could not eat. I could not eat it. I could not try to eat it. So I was just like, what am I gonna do? My mom made me take a lot of Nigerian food, African food from home, and I packaged them. All those egusi, And I remember when my mom was actually packing all those food for me. My dad was like, why are you taking all these things? You will get them in China. It is China, oh. Nigerians are in China, oh. My mommy said, don't worry, let us just put it for her like that. So I came with egusi. Hey, if you see the egusi I came with, it was so much. I came with egusi. I came with ogbono. Those are the two ones I can remember that I came with a lot. And a lot of spice. I came with spice because I was just like, anytime I go to the cafeteria, right, and I feel like, oh, this food, I cannot eat this food, I'm going to mix my spice with this food. So I came with a lot of spice. If you're planning to come to China, I don't know, but Chinese food is different from African food, and it takes for people like me, I don't know, there are some people that when they came here they could eat the food, but for people like me, when I came to China, I could not eat Chinese food. I tried, I could not. It was after a period of time that I started getting used to eating like Chinese food. So that was the one thing I know that I struggled with. But let me tell you, anything with potato inside is so nice. Anytime I go to the cafeteria, right, or restaurant, and I want to pick any meal and I see food with just that, potatoes, I just know that this food is going to be nice. Another thing is that the Chinese people, they make their own noodles, right? Sometimes that when I came newly, I could not eat Chinese noodles. When I came newly, I struggled with it, but now your girl is eating noodles, so hey, I'm eating it. You see liquid inside. With the liquid inside, I chop it, and I chop it well. The next thing is the language. Hey, let me just tell you, Chinese is not beans. Hey, the language barrier is mad. Like, even me that I have finished studying Chinese for a year, I still struggle with Chinese. I'm telling you, characters is really not easy, but I still study. Like today I watched this Chinese movie. I started watching this Chinese movie. I watched this Chinese movie because I'm still trying to improve my Chinese, right? So I try to read the characters, watch Chinese movies, listen to Chinese songs, because I think that is very, very important. Chinese people, if you are listening to their songs, I think it can help with your language. I think so. I remember like when I did this competition, this Chinese competition, right? And we're only 2 black people in that competition. And they wanted us to sing a Chinese song if we could. And me, I didn't sing any Chinese song. They said it's okay for me to sing English song. And I sang English song and I came third. God is good. But you know, I would have loved it if I had sang a Chinese song. Maybe it would have been cool. But the reason I didn't sing a Chinese song was because I was just asking myself, this pronunciation, the Chinese pronunciation is, you have to get it, because you can know ni hao. Ni hao is hello in Chinese, but if you say it in a very wrong way, they will not know what you're saying. So the pronunciation is, you can know it, but if you don't pronounce it well, you can be speaking and they will not be looking at you. What are you saying? They will not understand what you're saying. So that's the one thing I know that I actually struggled with, that language thing. I need to work on my language. Another thing is just that maybe when you go outside in public, oh God, when they are staring at you, I really don't like that thing. Like, I remember when I came newly, when they are looking at me, I was feeling like, oh, I'm a celebrity, that's what they are looking at me. I don't think so, because the racism here in China, it's not being so. Let me not tell you like that the racism is not here. Racism is mad. The racism here is mad, and I can't even blame anyone, because honestly speaking, the media has made Africa look like a shithole. The media has not helped Africa at all. You know, in every country or in every place, whether Africa or not, there's always the good and the bad, right? Like, there's the village, there's the town, there's everything. But I feel like they don't portray the good of Africa here. Every time all they talk about is the bad. I think so. So they see Africa like we're struggling, like we're broke, like we're poor, you know. But you know, we are here in China, we are here to change that. Yes, we are here to change that. We're here because I remember, I know I studied Chinese, so one of the courses that we did, we get to talk about our country, right? And I was talking about Nigeria because I'm from Nigeria, and the way I did that presentation, it got things say they're giving me 100 over 100, because I know the people that were going to listen to me present were not just going to be people from there will be people from a different part of the country, right? So I just wanted them to know about Africa. I wanted them to know about Nigeria in general, and the fact that all these things they're saying in the media about Africa is not true. Another thing I feel like when I came here that I was feeling like, this is weird, was the fact that when you wear African clothes, like now if I want to go out and I'm wearing like an African clothes, the way they will look at you, you'll be wishing that you didn't wear the African clothes. I remember the time that they called me to sing for one event like that, and then we're supposed to wear an African attire. So I'm supposed to wear an African attire, and I wore my African clothes, right? I just remember like I was in the train. I just remember that I was in the train and everybody was just staring at me. God knows, I was feeling somehow. I was like, oh God, why did I wear this? That's how I was feeling, because of the way people were just looking at me. I was just like, why are people looking at me like this? So yeah, get prepared that when you come to China, and the day you wear like an African attire, you will be stared. I feel like I was always finding favor. I don't know, people just like me here. Let me not lie to people. I know that I was saying, I have language barrier, I have this, I have that. But Chinese people are nice people. very reserved. They don't really talk. But I really do like the Chinese people, let me not lie. They are very reserved and they don't really like, you will see them, they don't talk too much. You'll be thinking that they don't know what they are doing. They know. Another thing that I notice here is that if you have a student visa, you cannot work. That one was something that I was not happy about, because when I was coming here, I was just hoping that, I was going to get a job, because I don't know. I'm not saying you need to have something before you go back home. You need to have something in your hand before you go back home. So I just had that mindset that, okay, when I come to China, I'm gonna get a job. But that job did not work. Oh. Some people take the risk and still work, let me not lie. But people like me, that I'm just like, I want to just obey the whole rules. I don't want any police following me. I don't want any wahala. Because you have a student visa, you don't want any wahala. When you're in another man's land, it's always good to just obey their rules. Obey their rules. So that's what I'm actually like doing. I got a job offer and they were supposed to pay me like hourly or so, because I'll work every day. But I had to decline because I did not want wahala. I did not want any form of wahala. Somebody was telling me of stories of people who they had to like deport back to their country the moment they caught them when they were working. And for me, I was just like, I don't want that. Really, I don't want that in my. I came here to enjoy to study, to get to know Chinese culture, get to know China. I don't want that kind of thing on my this thing that, oh, I came here and they had to deport me back because I was working. How much is it? How much is the money? Is it worth it? So that's why I decided to say, you know what, I'm not gonna work. I'm gonna stay and wait till God bless me, I feel like if you want to work and then you want to be able to work that, there'll not be any form of wahala. That means you have to tell your supervisor, like, for me, I feel like, okay, if you're still feeling like, oh, you still want to work, then you need to let your supervisor know, and then he gives you like the go ahead, then maybe you can work. But I don't think so, because they're paying you, like, especially if you're on scholarship, they're paying you. So, and some of the jobs that you probably want to get is teaching jobs. So if you're like saying that, oh, okay, you're gonna get a job and they'll pay you, your course and teaching is not the same. Like, just imagine me now that I'm doing control engineering, then I'll now get like a teaching job and I'll be telling my supervisor that, oh, I want to go and do my internship, and he will tell me what's the job. I'll tell him it's teaching job. Obviously, he's never going to allow me go. He's going to say no. He will say, if you're gonna go for an internship job, why don't you do your course? It's hard to find your course here in China. Very hard. So me, I'm just trying to obey the rules and I'm not working. I'm just getting like scholarship money. Yeah. When I came here, I don't know. But it's just that thing, like, you be so busy, you don't even have time. You don't have time to get like it, to do makeup, be very busy. When I came to China, that first few months, I'll be making up, doing my makeup, I'll be going out. Hey, because when I came newly, I had to study like Chinese for a year. So before I started studying my Chinese, I used to go out, I used to do things, Then all of a sudden, I was so busy. I didn't even have time. I didn't even have time to go out. Thankfully for YouTube, because of YouTube, right, where I have to do content, like come out here and do like 1 or 2 content, then I'm now forced to actually make up. If you're looking for a job to do here in China, I think you can always do like a modeling job. You can always find like a modeling job. Teaching English, guys. That one is good. Teaching English. A lot of people, that's what they do here. They come and they teach English. You can make like 18,000, maybe like 15 to 18,000. 18,000 to like 20,000 RMB as a teacher, which is huge money. And also you can also like do modeling. I heard that if you want to go for like an outing, right, the Chinese say for, and they want you to come and pretend like their friend, they can pay you. I like that one. They should come and call me. I need Chinese friends. So let them call me. If you ask me, Chama, would you want to come to China like in your next life? Of course. Like China is a beautiful place with beautiful people. Yes, every country obviously have their good and their bad. So I will not tell you that there's no bad here in China. The racism is not good. If you are white, like they like Grwm, that is like Americans. If you're a white person, you will enjoy China. Like you will get jobs, so many things. But I think because you are black, I don't know, there's this racism here in China. So that's the one thing I feel like I don't like that racism. But I feel like since I came to China, I've really had really nice Chinese friends, really nice Chinese people that have been really nice to me. Though yes, some of my mates really complain about the Chinese people. I'm not even going to come and lie to you guys. Some of my mates complain, but for me, I don't complain because they have been really nice to me. It's only once I've experienced racism, once, and that's when I came newly, and since then. Anyway guys, thank you guys for joining me in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this look. Love this look. I hope you love this look. If you did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel, okay? More videos coming your way. I'll see you guys in my next video.